Hi, greetings and welcome fellow YouTubers out there. Hopefully this thing works this time. Yeah, some of you may have seen my last video, the review on No Man's Sky's first impression. Will probably think that, yeah, the audio quality on that was terrible. So I do apologise about that. So first off, the apologies. Yay, as always. Some of you guys may have seen that I've been absent for a good while now, but here's a reason. I was on holiday. A holiday, yeah. Yeah, wow. I'd say I was off for the past couple of weeks because I finally managed to get a holiday in at workplace. But I didn't spend all the time just lazing around doing nothing. Okay, I may have spent half the time lazing around doing nothing, but throughout the other half, I spent it playing No Man's Sky, as well as trying to do my setup. Yes. Now, am I using the word now too much? Probably. Yeah, in the office that I had in my house, more or less one flat apartment, we kind of use it as a bit of a junk room, and for a long time now, I've been meaning to try and get full green screen or blue screen or green screen or whatever you like to call it up and sorted out for my videos. I've been wanting to do green screen for a heck of a long time, but when I originally started this channel many years ago, I lived in a very tiny room and there wasn't any place for the green screen. There wasn't even place to walk. I mean, the floor was just consisted of my bed and that was it. And I started this channel from there. But since I moved into this apartment, we've had a room that has been set to one side as sort of like the office, and kind of turned into a junk room as we managed to get more and more stuff that, well, that we didn't really use and was just junk. So I kind of threw all of that out. Over my 2 weeks holiday, I spent I spent a lot of the time, about a week of it, just emptying out the junk room, getting rid of all my stuff, all my crap, and a lot of computers from yesteryear. I mean, like computers that were built before the year 2000. So computers that was actually made last century was still sitting here collecting dust, and it was a bit of a tearful goodbye as these computers have been with me for pretty much, well, throughout the century, for all of the century. But yeah, I had to get rid of everything that wasn't being used, everything that wasn't useful, because I don't really have much in the way of space. And if we're to push forwards, you do need to trim away the old parts to make something new, make something good. So yeah, I just basically said, look, if we're not using it, we're throwing it away. And now I kind of realise I should have called hoarders to help me out on that. That would have been good if I managed to call hoarders. Yeah, sorry, we've got this guy who it seems to have been collecting a lot of useless technical gadgets and gizmos and gizmos, and I feel sorry for him, and I need you to come and clear out his house. Would have done would have done it all in much shorter time. So yeah, we've cleared out everything. Got and with the space, I managed to set up this nice little production area, as I like to call it, or green screen area. So with that going forwards, also what else? That was one thing that I did with my holidays. So what else did I do with my holidays? Well, of course, as you guys saw, No Man's Sky has released its new Beyond 2.0 update. And I spent a little bit of time reviewing that, gathering materials, information, resources, about 50 hours worth. Yeah, I think my missus will start worrying and calling the missing person investigation. I sort of disappeared into virtual reality. So, Steve, what did you do on your holidays? I went on an intergalactic cruise. Really? I thought you was just at home all day. Yeah, I was at home, but I was on an intergalactic cruise. You was at home. You was on an intergalactic cruise in your house. You must have a really big apartment. Not really. Yeah, for those who recognise Zaphod Beetlebrox's words from Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, that was one of my favourite quotes from the from one of the books in the quadrilogy. And now with No Man's Sky going VR, I can certainly see where they're coming from. So I just put the headset on and just went straight forward into it, just going right into it, exploring planets after planets, mining minerals, building bases. But I mean, it was with some flaws. Now, I did a first impressions review, and I'm also going to do, after this video, I'm going to do a 50-hour later video as well. So all the things that I found out, all like the gizmos, gadgets, all the industry, planet building, Nexus, multiplayer. I'm going to go into all of that on my 50 hours later review of the game, because I mean it really was an awesome game. And the idea here today is just to give you a sort of a quick update as to where I've been for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and why we haven't heard much from me, because I've really been sort of focused on trying to update this channel and improve it. Now, a lot of you might say, aren't you kind of ripping off PSVR Frank? I knew PSVR Frank for when he only had like 500 users, and he was sort of like using this sort of technology back when he started out at 500 users. And to me, the idea of me ripping off his sort of style, he doesn't own using a blue screen or a green screen. I always call it blue screen, but yeah, a lot of people do this. In fact, if anything, I would like to try and sort of go along more of an Angry Joe sort of style, sort of build my lair in virtual reality, and then plunk it up here as like a background. So you'll have me down to the side here, and you've got like a TV up there that's showing all like the different reviews and such. But it's going to be a while before I have anything decent. I mean, at the moment, I've just got the space station from the Space Stick Man, and that doesn't look any good, does it? Yeah, I mean, I don't like this idea. Well, I like the idea. I just don't like this style at the moment. I am going to have to build something up going forward. So you might not get much in the way of Let's Plays or live streams, because I more or less want to focus more on trying to create content for this channel rather than just doing live stream after live stream. Now, I know live streams are good because you get a lot of views. My live streams do get a lot of views from people who haven't even subscribed to my channel, which I think is a positive for those. But whenever I do live streaming, I feel that I am not utilizing other talents that I want to do, such as like the video editing or the animations or graphics, or actually having a look at some products such as, like, say, No Man's Sky, and doing a full-blown proper review on that, because doing that will take time and energy and lots of focus and dedication to actually do just one video, which is another thing. Hopefully, using like these this green screen technology and using this sort of format might be a bit easier than what we're used to before, because I know now originally when I used to do the update videos, you'd see like down at the side, you got like the data panel, which would show whereabouts in the video you were. So if you wanted to skip to a particular content, you can just like scrub forward until you see what it is you're after, highlight up. And I like that idea. I would like to keep that, but at the moment, it takes a lot of effort for me to actually recreate those. I mean, I have to do all of the images in 3ds Max, followed by trying to push them through, and then the intro at the beginning is a little bit time consuming. So, for example, I would normally, when I normally do the weekly updates, I used to spend Saturday just broadcasting the videos, and then on Sunday I spent pretty much the entire day, well, when I say the entire day, I mean after I managed to get out of bed and finish watching all the manga and playing all the games, and then at 5 o'clock when I realised my missus is coming home soon, rush it all out in the next several hours. But yeah, when I find that I lose up my weekends just working on one video that's seen by like 10 or 15 people, and most of them are me just seeing if anyone's checked it yet. So until we get a few more subscribers, let's say until we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I'm going to have to I'm going to turn down the level of detail that I have to do on it, and hopefully just work with the green screen, because I think that will be nice and effective. I think it looks nice, and it would also at the same time take a lot of work off from the video production, as long as I can get this thing all working and pay the electric bills for the lights. But yeah, so going forward, I will be using the green screen for a lot more production and work, and hopefully with the amount of time that we've freed up on doing these videos, I should be able to churn out more reviews and news, do episodes specifically designed around reviews on videos, such as, like I said, No Man's Sky, or the latest VR games that's come out, or the latest development review news that's going on, such as what's the new PS5 going on. I would still want to keep like doing an update videos, just so that I can let you guys know whereabouts we are standing, because that's what these updates videos were meant to be, just to give just a sort of a diary for myself, just to push out there, say that, look, this is what I've done to help push the view, to push this along forward. Yeah, just so that I can just ramble on a little bit about what's going on, and also help me focus more or less on what I want to do and what I've done, to try and see if I can help keep my videos going. Now, speaking of videos, the SciFi London's 48-hour film challenge videos that I've been putting up on Saturday as my 5-minute movie nights. The last of the what was it called? The sub-review. Oh, what? Semi-finalists. There we go. Figured it out. Last of the semi-finalists will be broadcasting next weekend. So next Saturday, or the up and coming Saturday when after this goes out, the last of the semi-finalists is going to be out. Then after that going on, I still need to work on it actually, because I've only done up to the semi-finalists. After that, I'm going to be pushing out the finalists. So I do apologise if there's a break in the week. It just means that I haven't managed to get around to uploading and sorting them out yet. That's another thing I want to work on, trying to see if I can get all of the finalists out. There are 10 more videos to go through, and you will find that these have been of a lot higher quality than the ones that have been out currently. Mostly because the ones that are out currently are the semi-finalists, and the ones that are coming out after next week is the finalists, not semi-finalists. I don't reserve. And I just get that mixed up. The ones that are currently out are the semi-finalists, whilst the ones going out after next week will be the finalists. Yeah, you can tell I'm not scripting this or editing this video because of all the mistakes that I'm putting in here. But yeah, so that's just the update for what we've got at the moment. As I said, going forward, I will be doing separate videos for review content, such as Calamity Canyon, I think was one that just came out because a developer actually approached me, Dragon Studios. Well, didn't actually approach me, he sent me an email saying, hey, here's our game, have a look at it, do a review, whatever you like. So I said, fine, free game, yay, give it to me and let's see what we can do. So with that promise that I pull out, the actual next video isn't going to be the No Man's Sky. I keep getting No Man's Sky and Skyrim mixed up. It's going to be No Man's Sky, the 50-hour video. But before that, I am going to do a little review on, I think it's called Calamity Canyon. I do really need to research more on this before going in. So, going to be doing this. So, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed in making this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've heard me saying do the needful previously, it's because someone told me that, I don't know how true this is, but someone told me that if you say the word subscribe in your video, you get pushed down. YouTube algorithms picks that up and you get pushed down. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, for some cases I've just been playing caution and just been saying do the needful. Simply because of that's what my colleagues at work been saying all the time, and it's bloody annoying. So I wish I'd stop saying that, but yeah, like and do the needful, please. Although I've already got this pushed down so far anyway, if it's true. So again, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys out there.